Larry, can you tell me more about the webcam addiction?
Wait, what?
Yeah, back in the day when I was on trend and watching steroids, I had a raging addiction, which escalated to spending money on custom videos of girls.
You say you spent over $10,000 a day?
Yeah, I was spending like 100 grand a month.
But my question is...
And just so you guys know, that is a significant L for you. Big, big L from a female perspective. I don't care how famous you are, how much money you have. If your girl knows that you used to be a addict and you were spending that kind of money on cam girls, you know what she's thinking, bro? I could take this nigga for everything he got. All right, let's get back to it.
What would your wife say if you brought home a girl?
She just said in chat she's taking half if I do it.
What? Oh, you guys are actually officially married now?
Oh, we've been married for 2 years.
I didn't know.
So I'm willing to bet he probably filed a 485 for her, an I-485, which is this document right here, application to register permanent residence or just status. Guaranteed you probably filed this for her, which is probably a big reason why they got married. And this will help her get a green card. And right around now is when she should be getting her green card. She should be getting it if she doesn't already have it. So once she gets it, man, things are probably going to change. So, man.
No, I thought people were like clip farming and trolling.
No, we actually are married.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you guys in an open relationship?
No, we're
See, he thought it was trolling, bro. No, that shit is real, bro.
not.
Good.
Despite what everyone's spamming in the chat and what haters are saying, we're not in an open relationship.
No, yeah, I know. That's like it's so easy to assume once you've been a streamer, like, you know, that it's just a bunch of chat trolls.
Oh, dude, so much is taken out of context. Like,
Yeah, I
they take
know.
whatever narrative they want and run with it.
Well, you can't really blame them, bro. I mean, the Johnny Bravo video came out where literally you're like asking to be like a cuck. Like, you can't really blame niggas for assuming that. You know what I mean? You really can't, unfortunately. So people are assuming that because they've seen how you behave with women before. So like, what would make people think that you would treat your wife differently? If anything, they would think it'd be even more pronounced, the behavior with your wife, right? If you're doing that with like chicks, who's to say that you won't do that with your wife, bro? Unfortunately, it's your own actions that lead people to this conclusion. Unfortunately,
I know.
Pointless trying to keep standing up for it. Like,
Yeah.
it's never gonna stop.
Yeah.
It's never gonna stop.
But that's the thing. Like, I literally guarantee you, if you go and cheat right now with a hot girl on live stream for everyone to see, she wouldn't leave you.
she will, bro. She will, Clav. And the reason why is because this girl doesn't actually have respect for him, right? That whole social proof and, you know, jealousy and mate guarding and shit like that, that only matters if your girl gives a about you and like actually respects you. She doesn't respect Larry, bro. You got to remember that she knows he was a addict, He was paying a bunch of girls $10,000 to be cam chicks. She dictates the terms of the relationship. She has guy friends while he doesn't have girlfriends. He can't have sex with other girls, but she can maintain her guy friends. She has a Instagram with no pictures of him. Unfortunately, the jealousy arc is not going to work for him. He's too far removed from respect where that would work, unfortunately. So that's the problem. He's at such a deficit that it doesn't matter. She's playing the game right now at this point. He's in love. She's in business. You know what I mean? That's really what it comes down to. And it pays me to say that shit. But that's what's going on. He's in love. She's in business, bro. So that's what guys got to realize. So I see what Clavicular is saying, but unfortunately for Larry, he's too far removed.
She'd like you more.
You gamble, right? So you want to bet?
Yeah, I'll literally bet you $10,000.
That's not enough for my wife to maybe.
Yeah, he even knows that he's cooked if he cheats on her.
Yeah, I was
It's gonna be
say.
a lot more expensive in divorce than 10 grand.
Yeah.
Yep, because she has more to gain from leaving him than staying with him, bro. Finito. Finito. And Clav is young, so he doesn't know, right, these dynamics. But yeah, that's a wrap. Oh, here's a corn addiction right here. He talks about the addiction right here.
Larry, can you tell me more about your the webcam addiction? How
Wait,
did that go?
what?
Yeah, back in the day when I was on trend and watching steroids, I had a raging addiction, which escalated to spending money on custom videos of girls.
You say you spent over $10,000 a day?
Yeah, I was spending like 100
But,
grand a month.
but my question is,
And just so you guys know, that is a significant L for you, okay? Big, big L from a female perspective. If your girl knows, I don't care how famous you are, how much money you have, if your girl knows that you used to be a addict and you were spending that kind of money on cam girls, you know what she's thinking, bro? I could take this nigga for everything he got. And that this guy is stupid. You guys got to understand something about women, bro. Women are predatory creatures. Okay? Like, if there's one thing, and this is why I had to turn the YouTube back on for a lot of you idiots. Because a lot of you niggas don't understand this shit. Like, you guys, like, really think, like, this shit is sweet. Right? And I hate that I have to use, like, Larry Wheels as an example of this, but maybe you guys can learn from his mistake. And I'm not saying this to shit on Larry Wheels, by the way. I hope he leaves this girl. Honestly. I hope he leaves her. And I hope he gets a bat that respects him and admires him and treats him well. I'm not saying this because I, like, have any spite for him or I'm a hater or some shit like that. Like, no, bro. Hell nah. There's nothing that pisses me off more than ungrateful women. You guys should know this at this point, that nothing pisses me off more than, like, watching talentless women use men that have talent. That shit irks me to another degree. It pisses me off more than anything else, bro. There's nothing that infuriates me more than talentless women siphoning value from men that have brought value. It pisses me off to no regard, okay? It literally infuriates me. So maybe, you know, he might hear these comments and make a decision, or maybe he won't. I don't know. I truly don't know. But what I will say for you niggas here that are listening is you guys need to understand that women are predatory creatures. What do I mean by this? Women are predatory creatures in the regards where women don't have the ability to physically fight you as a man. You guys get that? Okay? Women don't have the ability to actually defend themselves physically from danger. Okay? They don't. Okay? They're physically inferior. They're mentally inferior, being honest. They don't have the same mental toughness as us. They're not as hardworking as us. They pretty much suck at everything. If we're going to be very blunt about things, just suck at almost everything that a man can do. Okay? So the only real weapon they have is manipulation. All right? And this is what your father, your uncle, your brother, none of these stupid niggas are ever going to tell you, because most men are blue-pilled and will never talk about this because it's considered misogynistic, evil, or bad. But this is the ugly truth. The only real power women have over you is the ability to manipulate you. Okay? And when you remove that power, cooked. They don't have any power over you if they can't manipulate you. And women manipulate you with their looks and sexuality. You don't believe me? Everything about them is fake. Makeup, hair, heels, dresses, waist trainers, filters on Instagram, right? Plastic surgery, lip fillers. Everything about is fake. Everything is deception. It's all smoke and mirrors, right? You don't know when they're on their period. You don't know when they're in heat. You don't know whether they're attracted to you or not. They're deceptive about their interest in you, or they try to be, to the best of their ability. Everything about women is deception, okay? So you need niggas like me to come in and tell you guys what it is, to demystify the bullshit for you. Because a lot of you guys are stupid. If we're going to be all the way honest, a lot of you guys aren't going to listen to what I'm going to say right now. A lot of you guys are going to say, not my girl, Myron. Or you're going to continue the dumb decisions that you make with some. She's going to burn you. She's going to use you. You're going to find out the hard way. Then you're going to be crying in your car saying, damn, this nigga was right, punch in the air. But for, you know, the 1 out of 100 nigga that's not going to be, that's going to heed my warning, here it is. Women are predatory because they have to be. And when I say that they're predatory, I mean as in they have to be predatory from a manipulation sense. Okay? So they have to sell you certain things and sell a certain image for you to bite on. They sell their sexuality, they sell their purity, they sell I'm a good girl, blah, 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 all this bullshit. I'm not like the other girls. They say all these stupid quotes. I don't party like that, whatever. But what you find out is that women are more alike than they'll care to admit. They'll sit there and say that they're special. They're really not. They'll sit there and they say that they're different. They're really not, right? And they have to be this way because they don't have the physical capacity to fight you, to beat you up. And they're also a lot of the times not actually smarter than you, right? They don't have the logically sound rationale to like build things or construct things or have spatial awareness. So what they do is they have to use their beauty and their manipulation tactics on you, because a lot of you niggas are stupid and you think what you're, it's easy to think what you're, and a lot of you guys don't have experience with women. You guys don't know how to properly assess what they tell you. Because one thing I will say about you young guys is, though some of you guys are, you know, more red-pilled on women, you guys still don't know how to deal with them and you guys still don't know how to talk to them properly. It's one thing to watch me tell you guys about females. It's another thing to deal with them in real life. I'm just going to be honest. It's one thing to sit here and watch me lecture you guys on females and female nature and their quotes and what they do and all this other shit. It's another thing for you niggas to be out in the field talking to these women and then real time assess the bullshit that they're telling you and be able to put it through the filter. That takes years and years and years of experience, W's and L's, lots of L's, which I've taken for you guys, by the way, taking a lot of these L's for you, to be able to identify these things. When they say stupid shit, a lot of you guys, it'll take you a little bit to think, okay, what does she mean by this, etc., right? And it's another thing to take that information in, listen to them, and then know how to properly respond in a way that's both socially palatable, attractive, and not weird and cringe. And then not only that, but you have to say it back to her in a way that's attractive. So not only do you got to take in her bullshit, you got to be able to respond to her bullshit in a way that doesn't make you look like a butthurt weirdo and do it in a way that makes you attractive, which a lot of guys simply can't do, right? And women are aware of this, by the way, FYI. A lot of them are aware of this shit. A lot of them know that you niggas are and can't properly speak to them or don't get that much attention from women, and they use it to their advantage. Trust me. Women know right away who's getting chicks and who's not, and they abuse the niggas that don't get chicks. They use you guys for alcohol. They use you guys for free rides. They use you guys for free food. They use you guys for free experiences. They use you guys for free attention. They use you guys for validation. And a lot of you monkey simps just oblige. Some of you niggas right now probably have a girl that you think you're friends with or you claim you're friends with. Very few guys can actually pull off the whole concept of I have female friends properly. Very few. I've seen like only a few guys do it, like maybe Michael Sartain and shit like that. But you're not Michael Sartain. You don't live in Las Vegas. You don't live in a penthouse. You don't have a huge social media platform. You're not going to parties every now and then where you need to bring these around and actually know them and be friends with them. So most of you guys can't probably pull it off, if we're going to be all the way honest. A lot of you niggas can't pull it off. That's why I tell most of you guys just don't have female friends. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. For 99% of men, female friends is going to be a burden. It's going to be a headache. You're not going to benefit. She's going to benefit, and it's a waste of your time. Very few men can actually pull it off. You need to have a structure to pull it off properly. Like Mikey does it probably because like he goes to clubs, he brings these girls around, they help him get access, social proof, cool, whatever. He knows how to deal with them, etc. But for most of y'all niggas, bro, you're not going to be able to do that shit. And then on top of that, do you want to deal with the headache? Do you really want to deal with the headache of these girls? Like Mike does it because it's a means to an end, I guess. Do y'all niggas really want to deal with a bunch of annoying ass bro? Stupid as and then they become entitled and rude. Every time I go on Rule Zero, I got to check these, man. It's painful because Mike rolls out the red carpet for them because they're his friends, but they become extremely entitled and rude. So when I show up and I'm like, what the, like, yo, why are these women acting like this? 35-year-old silicone, way past her prime, right? But behaving like she's 21. What? Like, nigga, what?
Fatality.
But that's what happens, unfortunately. And I like Michael Sartain. You guys know this. I like Mike. And I think his strategy is very viable based on what he does, for sure. It's a great funnel that he has. It's a great setup he has. But a lot of you niggas can't pull that off. I'm just going to be honest. Sorry. A lot of you niggas can't pull that shit off, okay? And a lot of you guys don't have the setup for it to properly work in your advantage or to your favor, okay? You don't have a penthouse in Vegas. You don't have your money together. You don't have a girlfriend that can help you with that shit, right? You're not red pill aware. You don't run a podcast where you need to bring on. Like, you're not going to derive the same benefit from having all these female friends like Mike is, okay? You're just not. So that's just what it is. But yeah, women are predatory, okay? And they will make you the prey if you let them, okay? Do not forget that. They are predatory and they will make you the prey if you let them.